honest, it looks so much better in my head. Sorry. 2020 sucked. Like, if you need a reminder.
It's been a whole year, my nigga. Let's not front. It's my year, my nigga.
It's pretty crazy though. Like, if I asked you to pinpoint like a negative thing that happened this year, like, ooh, instant. Like, you don't even have to think about it. But as soon as I ask you to give me some good things that happened this year, it isn't as instant. All of a sudden you have to think about it. Now you might be thinking, just like, put 2020 in a little box and just forget about it. But it's not that easy, And 2020 also had some really valuable lessons. The first one is, you can't truly enjoy or really see the true beauty in things if everything was always perfect. A book I read recently called The Book of Joy talks about this a lot. The book talks a lot about without suffering, you can never truly find joy in anything. It said something really powerful, and I think it applies a lot to what happened this year. There are going to be frustrations in life. The question is not, how do I escape? It's, how can I use this as something positive? That is exactly how I tried to approach this entire year. Honestly, like every chance that I got to see friends or family, I really tried to focus on the energy in the room. Not that I was like really taking myself out of the situation, but honestly I felt like I was in third person trying to just absorb everything that was happening. I was just trying to take in every single moment. And when I was in this state, like I felt like I was just digesting the tiniest little details because I was aware that I might not be able to do this for a while. And that honestly just transformed the way that I was interacting with people or how I was looking at the situations that I was in. And so when something like mundane, like just hanging out with friends or whatever, turns into this really prized possession, something that is this super valuable, I found myself just really investing in everything that was going on. Honestly, something that really surprised me this year was how much I saw family. So basically, like my whole life, I've never really lived with other family beside my own. Like all my cousins live in different cities. And suddenly, this year, we were Zooming and FaceTiming with everyone. And I was like, why haven't we been doing this every year? Like this was available for so long. But honestly, it was super cool because we just got to see everyone. It wasn't like every single day, but usually the only way I get to see my family is if I fly over to Toronto and go see them in person. So this was actually really, really cool. It took us to be in this isolated situation where we were forced not to be able to go see anyone to take advantage of something that allowed us to still be in contact with them. For me, I'm just a broke student, so this whole year didn't really affect me as hard as I know it affected other people. But honestly, I could wake up at like 7:57 and be early to my 8 a.m. lecture, which is like pretty sweet if you ask me. I mean, online school really did suck, but so now with 2021 rolling around, we kind of get slapped with this reality that things aren't going back to normal right away. But honestly, like I really encourage you to try and just enjoy every moment. Because with everything wrong that's going on around us, you can either just continue to stare at it, hoping that it will change, or you can try looking at who's sitting around with you and just show them a little appreciation, On another note though, don't let my happiness or my success belittle what is going on with you. There's been an immense amount of suffering in this year. My dad came and talked to me this morning and he said something that kind of just been sticking with me the whole day. He said that good comes in a lot of different forms. And sometimes it's just wrapped up real ugly and you can't see it. And that's exactly what I needed to hear. So with 2020, finally closing up, try and go into 2021 not like this.
It's been a whole year, my nigga.
But instead, maybe just a little more appreciative of everything around you. Do we live in the swell of despair? Forget all. Forget everything that would have aided us. All that we thought of for strength, courage, hope. With all of our faith, our trust, our belief that there is goodness in all things, do we forget when we need most to remember?